coming up.
Her story is filled with adventure, romance, and penguins. In the next A Veteran's Voice, 23 ABC's Leah Pizzetti introduces us to a woman who has learned how to embrace the cold.
As a young adult, Angela Garner tried college, but like many, she couldn't find her perfect path.
And I just thought the military would straighten me out, you know, and give me some direction.
So she joined the Navy, requesting assignments across the world.
I just wanted to get out and see things, other places that I would otherwise pay a lot of money to go to for a short time.
Her service brought her to Pearl Harbor for 3 years, then the Indian Ocean, Spain, and more. While abroad, she heard about an opportunity to spend a year in a much colder and more selective place with the Navy.
I wasn't sure I would be selected over all the other applicants. I didn't really have any hope.
Angela says she's usually not one to win the lottery, but with this gamble, she struck gold.
I got selected to spend 1 year in Antarctica, so I left Spain and went to Antarctica for my 1 year, and I just loved it so much. I couldn't imagine not going back.
So she followed her heart, leaving the Navy and returning to Antarctica year after year.
The first time you go to Antarctica, it's for the adventure. The second time, it's for the pay. And the third time, it's because you don't fit in anywhere else.
But Angela didn't stop at 3 trips. She spent the majority of the past 23 years in the South Pole working as a weather observer and in logistics. Those years brought her close to penguins and close to life or death situations. She remembers one time she almost got stuck on an ice shelf as it broke off the mainland.
I was just white knuckling it all the way until I see the crack go back over as I went across it.
All right, copy that. I'll let them know and we'll get out of here.
I mean, we literally got off of that 5 to 10 minutes before it actually started to come apart.
She's loved her time in the freezing Arctic, but recently a warm, fuzzy feeling is drawing her back to Bakersfield.
Originally, I had a huge crush on him in junior high school, but I was pretty awkward and I really had no courage to talk to him at all.
Mark Malone was her middle school crush. So when he popped up on her suggested Facebook friends decades later, she said hello.
Hi, you don't remember me, but I remember you from junior high. We went to school together. Hi, how's it going?
The two exchanged messages, which turned into video calls, and eventually, when Angela was planning a trip home to Bakersfield,
I said, well, you know what I'd really like is if you could take me fishing. And I think I got his attention then.
It may be the shared love of fishing, or maybe it's his attraction to her incredible past, but Mark knew this was the woman for him.
I'm going to ask her to marry me. I said, what do I have to lose? I mean...
A quiet elopement in April, bringing the Bakersfield local back home for good, closing a chilly and long chapter of her book.
I feel like that's part of my life I'd like to leave behind in some ways. I mean, not forget, but I just want to move on, and I want a new chapter.
She knows she's lived an adventurous life so far, but her future adventures are here.
Yeah.
With a guy.
I have a fishing buddy.
Trading in her winter coat for a fishing pole.
I don't take it for granted, that's for sure. I do wake up and thank God every day for this day and what's to come.
It took some time, but she just may have found her perfect path. In Bakersfield, Leah Pizzetti, 23 ABC.
But she loves fishing outside of the ice fishing.
Yes.
Nice to be here.
In the warmth.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
lots
cool.
of
Nice
warmth
story.
here, that's for sure.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for this series to get going here on 23 BC. I know it's Thursday, but this is going to be airing on Mondays, and I'm going to be on the hunt for veterans in our community who are doing cool things and did cool things with their service. So if anyone has a veteran who they know who would be a good person for me to feature on A Veteran's Voice, they can send me an email. There it is right up there, leah.pizzetti@kero.com.
Love it.
All
Keep
right,
them
Leah,
coming.
thanks for that.
Coming up next.